Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Quantum Fit 1. Let's discuss about the same topic we have started. I have done two parts so far. In the first part, I have explained the topic recovery in general. In the second part, I have discussed about types of recovery. And in today's part, in the third part, I am going to explain the same topic, recovery, from a different perspective. Let's say from the Ayurvedic and Yogic Science perspective, the same part, the same topic, recovery. In Ayurveda and in Yogic philosophy, the altering dominance of nostrils is called Nadi cycle or Swar cycle. It refers to the natural shift of airflow between the left nostril, right nostril, and sometimes both equally throughout the day and night. This phenomena is also described in yogic texts such as Shiva Swarodaya and in the science of Swara Yoga. Interestingly, modern physiology also recognizes a similar mechanism known as the nasal cycle. The shift in between the breathing, sometimes we feel dominant airflow through your right nostril, sometimes we feel uh, dominant airflow through our left nostrils, and sometimes it is balanced. We feel the airflow from both the sides, right and left side, equally. So this is how the body is designed naturally. The body try to balance the airflow. The nature tries to balance the breathing. This is how the universe works. It takes us to a balancing phase. It shows us how important achieving a balance is. Now, with some additional information, this is the main reason why I have given this name, Quantum Fit 1. The quantum, uh, the term itself represents that there are multiple dimensions of everything, including our body, including our personality. So, the basic thing what we can do is to try to achieve a balance in between these different dimensions. As a human being, we have different bodies. We have physical body, we have mental body, we have emotional body, we have spiritual body, and we have etheric body. So to achieve the greatest level of health and fitness, we need to achieve a level of balance in between all these bodies. Only focusing on one particular thing, only focusing on physical body is not going to help us in long run. Only focusing on spiritual levels, spiritual body, also not going to help us in a long run. Similarly, what nature tries to teach us is to achieve balance in everything, whatever we do. That is very, very important. Now, and this is why the design, the system is made in such a way. So, after every now and then, with frequent breaks, the body try to align itself, try to balance itself, try to take the body towards a neutral position where it is not at completely rest or where it is not completely active. And also the frequency is like in the nostril change cycle. Sometimes it also depends from person to person. In some people they might feel the nostril change within 30 minutes or 40 minutes. In some cases, uh, it might take 60 minutes or 90 minutes to change the nostril airflow pattern from left side to right side, or for the uh, neutral phase it is just for a few minutes, from 2 minutes to 5 minutes. That's it. But that 2 to 5 minutes phase is very, very important from the perspective of meditation, spirituality, or balancing out the energies. So this is very important part, the transition phase, when both the sides actually gets synced and balanced equally, right side and left side nostril airflow equal. Now let's discuss something about uh, why recovery is important from the perspective of yogic science and yogic physiology. I remember in the earlier days when I was quite young, I was learning yoga, and my teacher, when they used to conduct the classes, practical classes, and they used to teach uh, in a very simple manner. They used to tell that after every single asana practice, we are supposed to do shavasana for at least 30 seconds or up to 1 minute, a compulsory rest. I used to wonder why to waste time if we can do the next asana very easily, because the body is not tired, nothing happened, no sweating, no heartbeat rising, or no fast breathing. Then why? The question was there since so long time, for so many years, and now I do understand why that was happening, why the teacher used to tell that way. The answer is simple. There are different phases throughout the daytime, throughout the night time. The system is built and designed by the nature itself. There are three phases. Let's understand this way. There are three phases. Once, when the first thing is when the left nostril is active, the nostril airflow is happening from the left side. Then the second phase, we may call it a shift, a transition phase, when the body tries to balance out both the nostrils airflow becomes equal. But that phase is for a very short period of time compared to specifically left or specifically right side nostril airflow. Once the balancing is done, it is slowly, gradually shifted towards the right side. and the same cycle gets repeated throughout the day, throughout the night, eventually on a regular basis. This is how the system is designed by the nature itself. And this is the importance of recovery in uh, our day-to-day life. When we are learning yoga, after every single asana, we were instructed to do shavasana. Some asanas were very easy, some asanas were difficult, like sarvangasana or halasana, or even in that case, shirshasana. But our teacher used to tell that the most difficult asana is chaitanyasana. That is the most difficult asana to do, because in that we are actually sleeping, but subconsciously. We get 100 times or 1,000 times more better result, which better benefits which we get after a sleep, natural sleep. So that's why you need to focus on multiple things. You need to go through multiple phases to achieve that level of uh, sleeping consciously, focusing on the mind, body, breath, and to achieve the benefits, the results, which helps in recovery, in rebuilding from the day-to-day wear and tear, or if you have done any strenuous activity before. So that is why that asana is called the most difficult asana. And while we were doing practices of different asanas, and we were been told to take 1 minute rest compulsory after doing every asana, do shavasana. As I mentioned, some asanas were easy, some asanas were very difficult. In while practicing in those difficult asanas, the heartbeat used to rise and up, the breathing becomes fast, the muscles get tired, the blood circulation is diverted toward specific muscles or joints or area which was engaged or which was active in performing that particular asana. And after doing that, we may call it a strenuous activity. After doing that strenuous activity, we were supposed to do shavasana, lying down flat, closing the eyes, relaxing facial muscles as well as all over the body muscles from head to toe, focusing on the joints, focusing on the internal organs, overall body. Calm down the body, relax the body consciously, focusing on the mind, and try to subconsciously relax all body parts, focus on the breathing. Now, this helps to regularize the blood flow which is diverted to specific areas. This helps in uh, regularizing the heart rate which was risen up in that particular activity, the breathing which was become fast, as the breathing slowly gradually becomes normal. And as I mentioned early, your breath which controls your mind, and the mind controls the body. This is how all these three things syncing together in shavasana, or if you do with the right conditions, with the right procedure, step by step, deep meditative state of Chaitanyasana. So that's why these two things are very, very important. In general, on a daily basis, you can do that, or after doing any specific activity, you are supposed to do that. It is necessary to do in considering today's lifestyle, where there is a lot of stress. Physical work is very less, and that's why the blood circulation is not even in all the areas. This is the scope. When you are lying down flat, the blood circulation gets neutralized, balanced, the breathing becomes normal, and this is how it helps for the recovery and repair part. And this is how we have understood so far how important the recovery phase is. This was the final chapter about recovery. As I mentioned earlier, breathing is very, very important. It is our direct connection of our body with the nature, with the universe. So that's why breathing plays a very important role in the recovery phase. So that is it for today. If you like the video, please share it with your loved ones, close ones, with your family, friends. If you have not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe it and comment recovery if you really like the knowledge which I have shared with you guys. So thank you so much, and I will try to make a new video soon on a different topic very soon. Thank you. Bye.